On this channel, I have shown you many different ways and recipes to brew your favorite Thai tea. Which of these methods should you use? Let's take a close look at each one of them. If you are familiar with Cha Tramu in Thailand, the method that they use is pour over. The reason being, this is the fastest way of brewing your Thai tea. Depending on how many times you pour over, you could achieve a strong, robust flavor of tea. Second method, which is the immersion method, the tea stays longer in the hot water. To boil your water, put your tea in, soak it for at least 10 minutes, so you have to wait for a bit. But this method is guaranteed to give you a strong tasting tea. It's even better if you keep it overnight. That means to serve it the next day. So if you're brewing for home, then I would suggest you use the immersion method. Now the third method, which is boiling, could also make your tea robust, give a lot of flavor, and you will need a hot plate in your shop. Now if you don't have that, all you have is a kettle, I would suggest either the immersion or the pour over. Final method, which I personally prefer and gives a better tasting Thai tea, is the use of the espresso machine. Today we are going to use the immersion method, and for this I'm going to make Thai milk tea and Thai jasmine green milk tea. In Thailand, the most popular brand is Cha Tramu. Thai milk tea uses black tea, and there are now two options available: red and gold packets. Red give you more orange coloring, more aroma, more sugar content, less tea content, and the texture of the tea is coarser. Gold gives you less orange coloring, less of the Thai tea aroma, less sugar content, more tea content, and the texture of the tea is finer, making it stronger than the red packet Thai tea. In terms of price, the red is at least 20% cheaper than the gold. Combining the two makes a more intense Thai tea and getting the best of both worlds. To keep it simple, I'm going to use a 50-50 blend. Experiment and decide for yourselves which is your preferred blend. If you're making Thai milk tea regularly, I would suggest that you pre-measure your tea blends and put them in small packets like this one. This way you do not need to measure each time you need to prepare your tea. This also works perfectly if you have franchises or branches. You can distribute smaller packs of your own blend of Thai tea to your various outlets. So let's go ahead and make our Thai milk tea using the immersion method. The other ingredients for this batch are brown or white granulated sugar, sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk, and I would even add an optional non-dairy creamer. For my 1 liter batch, I need 20 to 25 grams of the red packet tea, 20 grams of the gold packet tea. Place the tea in your pitcher. Add 1 liter of hot water. Cover and infuse for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, use a tea sack strainer to strain the tea finings out and squeeze all the juice out. The yield should be about 900 milliliters. Let's add all the other ingredients. Brown sugar 60 grams, sweetened condensed milk 100 ml, evaporated milk 100 milliliters, and 30 grams of non-dairy creamer. This will make this batch creamier and richer. I would like to point out that different brewing methods could have different recipes. Experiment and go with your preferred blend. Don't forget to taste the resulting mix before serving them. Start with my suggested recipe and then make your own adjustments. Refrigerate and for best taste, serve the next day. The shelf life of this batch is up to 5 days refrigerated. And here comes the best part, ready to serve. The mixture is a concentrate, so serve over ice. For this batch, the yield is 5 cups of iced Thai milk tea using 16 ounces or 500 milliliters cups. You can also use the same brew for bottled Thai milk tea. I would suggest either 200 or 250 milliliters bottles. If you're going to use 200 ml bottles, the yield is 6 bottles altogether. For 250 ml bottles, the yield is 4 bottles of 250 ml plus 1 bottle of 200 ml if you have 2 sizes. If you're selling these bottled drinks, 200 ml bottles can be poured over ice for 16 ounces cups, and the 250 ml bottles can be poured over ice using 22 ounces cups. Next drink, it is Thai jasmine green milk tea. We will need Thai jasmine green tea extra green or any strong green tea available to you. The other ingredients for this batch are white or brown granulated sugar, sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk, and non-dairy creamer. For my 1 liter batch, I need 40 grams of the green tea, pre-packed for ease of use. Let's start brewing. Place the tea in your pitcher, add 1 liter of hot water, cover and infuse for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, use a tea stalk strainer to strain the tea findings out. And make sure you squeeze all the juice from the tea for maximum yield. The yield should be about 900 milliliters. Let's add all the other ingredients now. White sugar 60 grams, sweetened condensed milk 100 milliliters, evaporated milk 100 milliliters, 30 grams of non-dairy creamer to make sure that this batch is creamier and richer. Stir to combine and refrigerate. For best taste, serve the next day. You can enjoy this batch for up to 5 days refrigerated. Make sure you taste before you serve. This is perfect for home brewing and impressing your friends and family with home-brewed iced green milk tea. Poured over ice, this batch yields 5 cups of 16 ounces or 500 milliliter cups. You can also store the green milk tea mixture overnight, and I can guarantee they taste better the next day. For this batch, I kept it refrigerated overnight in a large bottle. Before serving, shake the bottle to make sure no tea sediments are left at the bottom. If you would like to sell or keep them in smaller bottles, I would suggest either 200 or 250 ml bottles. If you're going to use 200 ml bottles, the yield is 6 bottles. For 250 ml bottles, the yield is 4 bottles of 250 ml plus a small bottle of 200 ml. If you're selling this bottled drinks, 200 ml bottles can be poured over ice for 16 ounces cups, and the 250 ml bottles can be poured over ice using 22 ounces cups. Okay, so that's all I would like to share with you today. I hope this video tutorial is useful. And if you have any questions at all about any of these recipes or the method, do let me know in the comment below. I'll see you again next time. In the meantime, take care, stay safe. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.